loves me too, the way you used to do. But each time I go out with someone new, you walk by and I fall to pieces. I'm like literally counting beds, box springs, whatever. Because I'm like, okay, I could just give Darla a twin. See, I have a full-size bed, but Mara's cat peed on her bed, her old bed. I was gonna put it in the dumpster, but I'm wondering, I mean, can I clean that? I have a steamer. Was it worth cleaning? It's a really good mattress. Them shits are expensive. Like, that thing cost a couple $100, you know? A few $100, whatever. So, I don't know. I fall to pieces each time someone speaks your name. I fall to pieces. Time only adds to the blame. You tell me to find someone else to love, someone who loves me too, the way you used to do. But each time I go out with someone new, you walk by and I fall to pieces. It looks like I'm not doing anything. I'm organizing things in my brain. I'm organizing my thoughts, like what's gonna go where, what should I do? I can probably bag up all the clothes I have to go through because then that empties out the totes that they're in, and totes are way better for like storing things like toys, because if you put toys in totes, or I'm sorry, toys in plastic bags, they rip through them, but if you put toys in totes, they're fine. I have so many toys, but what I'd like to do is have what's sentimental. To this day, Mara is mad that I threw away one of her favorite stuffed pigs. It was ugly as shit. I was so sure that she wouldn't give a fuck about it, and she still talks about it. She says, I had a birthday for that pig. It was so important to me, and I'm so fucking sorry I threw that damn thing away. We were moving. I was trying to prioritize things. I had no idea it mattered so much to her. So now I'm terrified to throw anything away that belongs to the kids because I don't know what's special. So if I can just get everything put in totes until they come home, and then I'll just let them know, listen, we've got to cut down. Just grab a few things that mean the most to you and we'll get rid of the rest, you know? Because, I mean, I can donate toys if, you know, they're in decent shape, or just throw them away if they're in shitty shape. Each time someone speaks your name, I fall to pieces. Time only adds to the blame. You tell me to find someone else to love, someone who loves me too, the way you used to do. But each time I go out with someone new, you walk by and I fall to pieces. God damn it, I'm emotional today. I've been having I'm trying to get stuff done while having a mental breakdown. Like just being on and off. just wanting to fucking cry, wanting to be dead. Like, I don't know. I'm just having a hard time. And I'm like trying to tell myself it's okay. Things are going to get better. Try to be positive. Things are going in the right direction. I'm trying, but it's still so hard. I just want to get a little bit more cleaning done and then get in the shower. I just want to make a dent, make things look a little better so that I can breathe, because right now I'm overwhelmed. Like I said, I am not a hoarder. I'm not, but I'm going to show you, okay? So I don't know how things got like this, except for I've been just kind of emptying things out. I'll just show you. Hold on. So this is what used to be my living room, and it's just piles of stuff right now. I just put that in here. That's staying. I'm about to move this out of the room. This is going in the trash. That's part of a loft bed that my son didn't want anymore. This is going upstairs. Like, I kind of know where everything is going. That's going upstairs. That's going upstairs. That's going in the next room. Basically, I'm about to empty this room out completely. I'm just trying to, like in my mind how I'm going to do it, because that big piece of furniture, I'm going to give that to Darla so that she has a closet, because the room that I'm going to be putting Darla in doesn't have a closet. So if I put that in her room, she'll have a closet. Darla has her own like hutch, which will go in her room. She doesn't want the dresser anymore, so I'm gonna have to have help bringing that down the stairs. But if I empty that off and empty it out and put it in the room that's gonna be Darla's room, I can move all of Darla's stuff into it, and then that empties out Darla's room, Darla's old room. And I needed that room emptied because I need to do the floor in there. Now, obviously, it's not ideal to fill up the rooms that I still need to get the lead paint out of, but my thinking is at least get the rooms how they're supposed to look with the stuff that is supposed to be in them, and then I can worry about pulling things out of the room one at a time. At least the whole house isn't going to be so overwhelming that it just looks like shit, because right now it does look like shit and I'm just overwhelmed. I fall to pieces each time someone speaks your name. I fall to pieces. Time only adds to the blame. You tell me to find someone else to love, someone who loves me too, the way you used to do. But each time I go out with someone new. I'm getting rid of my microwave too. That thing is so jacked up. I don't know what was cooked in it, but I don't even see how it's safe. It's like you can see the metal inside. Like, I don't think that's safe. It wasn't like that before. I'm guessing something Adam cooked did it. I got trash. I got like 4 bags of trash I gotta take out. I do feel like I actually accomplished a lot today, even though it doesn't look like it. It will. That's part of my method, is to make a big mess and then clean it up. But I need to put my shoes on because I've been mopping, and I need to mop over these floors several times, and my feet feel gross and I don't like it, so I need to put my shoes on. I feel so fucking fat right now. I'm like, I gained like 10-15 pounds, something like that, and I'm not liking it. I'm not comfortable with anything. I'm not comfortable with my house. I'm not comfortable with my body. I just feel like a mess. I feel overwhelmed. I feel sad. But I also feel excited, like optimistic. It's like a weird mix of dread and optimism. It's like, if things don't get better, they're gonna get worse. I appreciate the gifts, guys. Thank you. My sister was telling me that she had people light up her gift gallery, and I didn't even know what that meant. I guess there's like, if people light up your gift gallery, then your gifts start to become worth more, and I didn't know that. So I never think about the gifts, I guess. But I want to let you know that I appreciate you. And when I get off the live and I see you who gifted, I like look at the names and I appreciate you so much because I'm trying so hard. And the only thing really slowing me down is resources. I know a lot of people are like, why would you spend $20 on totes? That's $60 because I bought 3 of them, right? But it was necessary because there was so much. And I didn't want like 5-6 totes for each person. Because then what? Then now I've got like 20 totes or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? I didn't want to have 20 different totes. Now I'm going to have to label the totes or something. Like, no. I just wanted 3 totes. Easy, simple, no problem. My kids' stuff would go in the totes, and then when they're ready, they come back and get their shit. And it can just sit in the basement with the lid on it until they're ready to come get their stuff. And I needed big totes because they have big things like samurai swords. Oh, thank you. Oh, those are so pretty. Thank you so much. I appreciate the gifts. Thank you. And really, like, I need so many things. I got to pay my property taxes. I already am on a payment plan, but the new year hit. So I got to pay the property taxes, and I got to pay the water bill, and I got to get a new microwave. I'm going to wait on the microwave, but you know what I mean? Like, I got to get my bathroom so that it's not leaking anymore. Like, I'm just so overwhelmed. And I work a lot. I actually had a few days off because I take Fridays off to see the kids. Plus, I had, obviously Saturday and Sunday didn't work. And then Monday, Labor Day, and then Tuesday court. So like that's a long string of days off. So that's why I'm trying to get the most accomplished now because I don't know when I'm going to have that kind of time off again. I feel, like I said, it's like a mix of really sad and hopeful at the same time. And I'm like, I got to push through the sad and just get things done. So that's what I'm trying to do right now is just tell myself, just do it. Just push through. And I know that, you guys didn't see everything I accomplished. Like there was grease on my ceiling, so I bought a mop and I was able to get the grease off my ceiling. That's a big deal for me because it sounds stupid, but I feel like I solved a problem that I was overwhelmed by. Like I was like, oh my God, why is there grease on my ceiling? That's gross, and now I fixed it. And like, as stupid as it sounds, I feel so happy that I did that. Like, I feel so happy that I accomplished something. That piece of furniture that I put over in the corner, I washed it with Dawn dish soap from top to bottom before I put it in the corner. I mopped before I put it in the corner. You know what I mean? Stupid little shit like that. It's making me feel good. It's like, here I am sad and fucking crying all the time. And doing these little things is helping, like, me to feel like a boost of happy. Like, hey, wait, I mean, maybe I can do this. You know what I mean? Oh, wow. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it so much. Like I said, like the only thing holding me back right now is finances. I work full-time and I'm extremely overwhelmed and I'm trying to get rid of stuff. And once the kids come home, I mean, I don't know. I mean, they probably have enough clothes and shoes for the year, I'm guessing, but what if they don't? What if they need things, And I'm so behind on everything. And I've been trying to make more videos. And it's hard because all the comments are always so negative and I can't defend myself against anything that's said against me because if I defend myself, now I'm causing problems, and I feel like so helpless all the time. But anyway, like I said, I'm trying to push myself because even though I feel really sad, I also feel really optimistic at the same time. So I'm just thinking. Going back and forth in my mind, do I have enough beds to give Darla a twin, or does Darla need a full bed? I kind of wanted to get... Oh, thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do feel like I've accomplished something today. Even taking out the trash, like I've changed the trash bags. Again, it's so stupid, but you don't understand. I have been completely neglecting my house. That's how it got like this. I haven't been able to deal with anything. I haven't been able to look at anything. I haven't been able to cope. I've just been ignoring my life and I need to get it all cleaned up. I need to get it all fixed up because I'll be getting the stuff for the lead soon, and once the lead is fixed, the kids will be able to come home, and I want the kids to come home to a house that's clean and nice and comfortable and not a fucking mess. I don't want the kids in a shitty environment. That's why I was saying, like, I didn't know if I wanted the kids to come home right now. It didn't mean, oh, I don't want my kids home. It meant the house isn't ready and they deserve better, and I need to get it better for them. So, and I just haven't been able to deal with things. Like I said, I mopped the floor for the first time in over a year today. So I need to do it again because it was so bad. And I'm just being completely honest. I feel like a piece of shit. I feel like trash. I just have not been able to face my own life. I come home and want to go to sleep. I don't want to look at anything. I don't want to see the toys and the shoes. And people think, oh, I don't care, but really it's I care a lot, and it's hard. And I think that's one of the reasons why, even though I'm hopeful, I'm sad, because I'm forcing myself to look at the things that make me think of the kids. And like, there's their blankets, and oh look, there's Modi's little coat, and now it doesn't fit him anymore, and he barely even got to wear it, and you know what I mean, things like that. It's just like, and I think that's one of the reasons why I was struggling so much to even do this, because when I actually do think about the kids, it is an overwhelming pain. And so I try to think of other things, anything else, you know, like hobbies or whatever. You know, like hobbies or whatever. Because I have to face it. I have to deal with it, because now, you know, now we're at the finish line, and like I said, I'll be getting the supplies to fix the lead, and I need to get the house right so that the kids can come home. Because if I don't do it now, then what? If I don't push myself and I don't get this done, and even if I get the supplies for the lead, why would the kids be able to come home to this mess, you know? So I just have to get it done. Yeah, no, I just haven't been feeling good. My heart hurts a lot. Not like health-wise, more like just emotional pain, you know? I'm struggling a lot. I go to the visits, and Donnie doesn't understand what's going on. He doesn't understand why he can't come home. He keeps getting confused and thinking he can come home, and then we have to tell him, no, baby, not yet. And he's like confused because the roof is fixed. And it's like, I know, baby, but the house still isn't ready. I'm trying. And it breaks my heart. They basically have to rip him away from me while he's crying and begging for me. And there's nothing that I can do but just stand there. And what's he gonna think? He's gonna remember that and feel like I didn't want him, and that's not true. So I just have to get this right, and then he'll come home and everything's gonna be so much better, you know? Like I said, I'm gonna put a playroom right next to the kitchen, so whenever I'm cooking, the kids will be right there all together right next to me, and I'll have them help with things like prepping dinner and all that. I need to recognize, you know, when I get overstimulated and I need a break, because there used to be a time where I would get overstimulated and I would get upset with the kids, and I realize now that it wasn't the kids, it was never the kids, you know, it was always me. I get overstimulated and I need a nap, like not like just a little tired, it's like this whole brain meltdown where everything is staticky and I feel like I'm gonna collapse and I can't think, and all I need is like 15 minutes, and then it's like a recharge, and then I can literally feel it, like it's almost like my brain is pouring out and I can feel it back together after that 15 minutes, and then I'm fine again. You know, I'm always tired, but this is a different kind of tired. This is my overstimulated tired. Feels like I can't even think. It feels like that's what it feels like. And so yeah, so I used to get frustrated with my kids, and I would think they're driving me crazy, and it wasn't them. I just didn't know. But now, you know, I've gotten to know myself, and I recognize that I just get overstimulated, and now I know that I need to take a break when that happens. So, and it's only, like I said, like 15 minutes. It doesn't even necessarily need to be sleeping. It just needs like a shutdown. It's like, I told my sister, because I tried to explain to her that I'm like neurodivergent. She's like, I don't think you're autistic. And I'm like, pretty sure I'm autistic. And even if it's not technically autism, it is still on the spectrum. It's still a neurodivergence. I absolutely have ADHD, and I absolutely have PTSD, but not just regular. I have the CPTSD. I have like looked into it a lot, and I kind of wonder if it might even be like BPD, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't think I have black and white thinking necessarily. I feel like I can see gray areas. I just definitely have an abandonment wound, and my behavior is very BPD. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm working it out with my therapist, trying to get it all sorted out. But either way, it doesn't matter what the official diagnosis is. Point is, now that I recognize that I have these things that I need to work on, like what to do when I'm overstimulated, what to do when I feel like someone's going to abandon me, things like that. So, and you know, the funny thing about the abandonment wound is that it keeps getting ripped open. And I had this realization today that I can't fix my abandonment wound by trying to bring back the people who abandoned me. And that's what I've always tried to do, is try to get people to come back to me. But I can't fix it that way. I feel like the only way to fix it is to accept that sometimes people just leave. And that's okay. And that's life. And they leave and they don't come back, and that's that. And it's my hope that if the people that don't want to be in my life leave, then it will make more space and time for the people that do. You know? Anyways, I gotta get my shoes on. I got a lot to do. I kind of wanted you guys to hang out, but I have to pee, and I'll get back on in a little bit. I gotta get my shoes on. I gotta move some heavy stuff. Everyone likes to take screenshots of my fat roll when I do like pull the camera away and show my body. So I don't know if I really want to show you guys me moving stuff. I don't need to see screenshots of me like trying to move things around. Thank you so much for the gifts, though. I appreciate it so much. My heart's racing. It's probably the monster actually doing that, but I was having a little bit of trouble with my energy, and I thought it would help. But I honestly wonder if it's making me more anxious. You know we're gonna be golden. Okay. I want to clear that off. I want to empty that room. I want to put that in the room. I want to put that couch in the room. The obstacle, the thing that was tying me up in my mind was, which bed does Darla get? She doesn't seem to like the bed that she had before. She literally took a different mattress and put herself on the floor because of how much she hated her other bed. And I don't know why, because it wasn't like she was a bedwetter, so it wasn't like gross or anything. But for some fucking reason, she hated her bed. So I don't know if she hated it because of the size or just because she wanted more of like a canopy type thing. She never told me. I guess I could just call her and ask her. That would probably just make everything fucking easier. What time is it? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna give Darla a call and just ask her if she'd prefer a twin bed or a full size. She's not gonna have a very big room, and I'm probably putting a little couch in her room because she really wanted that little couch. I was gonna get rid of it, but she wants it. So does she really need the big one? Okay, hold on. Let me just think again. Okay, so I need a mattress for that bed. 1. A mattress for that bed. 2. I'm gonna need 1, 2. I guess she's getting a full. I mean, I don't think I have enough mattresses that are twin to give her a twin. And I have 3 fulls that aren't in use anymore. I could wait and put Andrew's bed in there and just get rid of the beds that may or may not have had cat pee on them. I don't know for sure. That's probably, it just sucks because they're good beds. But what am I gonna do? Fucking put my nose up to them and give them a good sniff to see if they have cat pee on them? Like, probably makes more sense to just assume that they do because there was a cat in that room for a little while and then just get rid of them. Andrew's gonna be here in November. I was hoping the kids would be home before that, though. It's fine. It's whatever. I just won't put a bed in there yet. I've got to give her a call and see what she wants to do and go from there. I do have a steamer, too, also. So maybe, you know, I could just clean it. They're 2 really good mattresses. I hate to just get rid of them, but I'm going to I'm going to just put them in the dumpster if they're dirty. You know what I mean? Again, I just feel like kind of bad throwing them away. It's like, kind of sucks, you know, expensive beds and whatnot. Oh, excuse me. I don't have a cat here anymore, in case you were wondering. The last cat was Mara's, and she got it right before she moved out, so it was given to a friend who isn't even my friend anymore, but whatever. We weren't super close friends to begin with. Alright, I guess, yeah, I'm gonna let you go. I've got to give Darla a call and see what she wants to do, and then figure it out from there. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get that room emptied out. That mattress has to go upstairs, I think. There's so much I've got to do. So overwhelmed, so overstimulated. Alright, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. I think you're fantastic. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate your understanding. I appreciate everything about you guys that are still here supporting me and my family. So, I gotta get myself moving. I've got too much to do, and I've got to give Darla a call and figure out what bed she wants. There's a book on the floor. That's what I was just looking at like that. Like, what the fuck? Why is that book on the floor? Oh my god. I gotta get this room emptied. Like I said, I've just got a million things I gotta do. I'm gonna put my shoes on. I'm gonna take out the trash. Most of this stuff doesn't even go in this room. Like, they're literally the only thing that's staying in this room is that corner hutch that I showed earlier. Everything else has got to go. Gonna be golden. Oh. Alright, yeah, thanks again for the gifts and for your patience. I will be back. I've got to pee and I got to call Darla before it gets too late. Thank you so much for your support. I'll update you guys once I get a little bit more done. I appreciate you guys so much. So, thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, bye.